If you feel like crying every time you look at your closet, I get it because I used to feel that way too. And today I'm going to tell you exactly what I did to turn that around in just 2 steps in only about 20 minutes.
Step 1, we are going to call the cry audit. Now, all this means is when you hold up that piece of clothing, does this make you feel better about yourself or not? Even if you're indifferent, I want you to put it in a different area of your closet.
Step 1, set your clock for 10 minutes and really hold yourself to that time frame. This is all you need to intuitively choose those pieces of clothing that are going to set the gold standard. These are things you know you look great in, you get compliments on, and you feel comfortable wearing. If you have extra time, put all the hangers facing the same way and then categorize these by types of clothing. For instance, all pants in one area, all long sleeve tops in another area, etc. If you have even more time, you can categorize by color. If you've been overwhelmed by trying to get rid of things in your closet, this will solve it. You start with what you love.
I want you to put those gold standard items front and center in your closet because your closet can be a daily reminder that your life has changed, sometimes without your permission, and now you have a closet full of things that do not fit your body or your life anymore. I know this because it happened to me. And today I'm going to tell you what I did to fix it in about 20 minutes with just 2 steps. Every single morning when I opened those closet doors, there was a gulf. And my closet reminded me the life I once had and the life I was now living were no longer the same. I went through a season not too long ago where my life changed quickly and dramatically. I'm not going to tell that whole story today. That's for another video, but I will say this. I ended up in a much smaller space than I was used to with a lot less than I was used to, and I had to downsize almost everything by about 80%. I realized something really important. My closet was not helping me move forward. It was just a constant reminder of my grief. So I decided to do something about it.
Before we talk about step 2, I wanted to give you the chance to pick up a really practical guide that costs only $7. I created the Confident Closet Workbook to walk you step by step through creating a wardrobe that mixes and matches easily, reflects your real lifestyle, and feels calm instead of overwhelming. The Confident Closet Workbook is going to help you audit your closet, create a color story that you love, choose your core wardrobe pieces, and build outfits that actually work for your real life. Either click on that QR code that you see on the screen, click on the link in my description box or my pinned comment, and check it out right now. This $7 workbook is going to help you put recreational clothes shopping to an end and pay for itself many times over.
Next, you can start getting rid of things, and it's going to be easiest to start by getting rid of things that are ripped, stained, or obviously worn.
This stained shirt was a favorite memory from a vacation, and so I had hesitated to get rid of it, but I realized it was time.
Next, the things you know do not fit you anymore.
As much as I love these cute sandals and tennis shoes, I realized I needed to treat my body better by getting shoes with arches and higher quality.
You are not worrying about if the item is useful, if it holds memories that you cherish, or even if it was really, really expensive. These could be items that belong to a relationship that ended, a job that ended, or a body type you no longer have. Any items that feel like the old you and even slightly painful need to go in an opaque garbage bag labeled donate. And as you go through your clothing, you may have some items that you're hesitating about. Instead of getting stuck on those, I want you to label a box maybe and put everything you're not quite sure about in that box. You can either put this in the bottom of your closet or better yet, put it in another area of your house where you won't even be looking at it for quite a while. If you miss it, take it out. If you don't, after about a month, it's probably time to get rid of it, and it'll be much easier for you to do that. After step 1, you may have some gaps in your closet, and that is absolutely okay. Don't feel the need to go out and buy new clothes right away. Take in what you have and really make sure these are the items that make you feel best about yourself. I even like to categorize what I have left by color and then put complete outfits together from what I know that I love. This means top, bottom, shoes, jewelry, the whole shebang. Set up some outfits that you know you can wear and you're going to feel fantastic in. It's okay if you get rid of a large portion of your closet and only have 2 or 3 outfits you really love. When I made these simple shifts, taking just a few minutes to pull out those items that were my gold standard of how I wanted to feel, and secondly, getting rid of anything that had any negative emotion, there was a powerful shift that happened not just in my closet, but in my feelings. Now, I'm not going to lie and say that life was filled with unicorns and rainbows after I cleaned out my closet, but I will say that I no longer had to fight that part of my house. And for me, that's all it took to start shifting the momentum in my favor. Getting dressed without fighting my closet and feeling a low grade sadness made the rest of the day just a little bit easier. Your home, whether you rent, own, whether it's small or large, is either working for you or you're fighting against it. And you actually have a lot more power to change how this feels than you might think right now. Well, I've decided to share a bit more of my personal story lately, and I have been so encouraged by your generous and kind responses. You're going to want to make sure that you subscribe, like, and share this video with someone who needs to hear it. Did you know that I have over 1,000 free videos on how to downsize and organize your home? And I bet a friend of yours needs to know about that. If your closet's ever made you cry, I hope you comment and let me know. I'm Shannon, and this is Gift to My Life. Remember, my friend, that today is not the end of your story.